We need you to commit to a bold investment into outside data companies that have the skills and tools to provide predictive analytics needed to solve our out-of-stock issues. You are all out of excuses to get in stock, and we are Team Big Data.
The Achilles heel of grocery has hovered around 8% for years, or has it been decades? Through our research, we found that 8% out-of-stock rate to be consistent across several sources. So knowing that the grocery industry is a $612 billion industry, that's a $24.5 billion sales opportunity for the industry. So how do customers react when they encounter an out-of-stock? On the first occurrence, 70% of customers will just purchase something else. So not a particularly big deal if you're the retailer, but it's definitely a problem for the CPG companies. On the second occurrence, it's equal across the board as to customers who will either not buy anything, they'll buy something else, or they'll leave the store. And then on the third occurrence, stockouts equals walkouts. 70% of customers will leave the store. 28% are caused by upstream issues, either at the warehouse or at the manufacturer level. 25% occur when inventory is actually in the store, but just not on the shelf at time of purchase. And the remaining 47% are caused by poor store ordering and forecasting.
Now, if you're going to implement a big data strategy in your company, you're going to be met with some big challenges. The first is fear of the unknown. Now, structured data that Joe talked about, we know all about it. We've been working with it for a long time. But with unstructured data, we can see the inputs, we can measure the outputs, but we don't exactly know how one affects the other. This is known as the black box phenomenon. Secondly, human error. The cornerstone to any good strategy is being able to diagnose the problem, which leads us to our next challenge, is anomalies. And if we cannot conceptualize an outcome, we can't predict it. And perhaps the most important challenge to overcome in your company is ownership. I'm talking about top-down ownership in your company, starting with the CEO, setting guiding policies that are supported from the bottom up with coherent actions supporting these principles.
So our first recommendation is pairing structured data with unstructured data. Structured data in the forms of product, price, time, and promotion should be paired with unstructured data. Things such as weather, special events, social media, and upcoming holidays. What we think ordering, or what we know ordering will look like in the future, is order forecasting 14 to 21 days out, giving better visibility of what's to come. The second is auto-replenishment, taking away that manual order process and reallocating those employees to an area to help grow sales. The third is real-time information. No more using day-old data or week-old data, but being able to log into a system, see what's in your store right now, what you sold, and what you have coming up. The next one is low inventory alerts. Getting that text message or that email and allowing you to fix the problem. You saw in an earlier slide, 25% of out-of-stocks, the product's in the store. So that allows you simply to go in the back room, pull the product, fill the shelf, problem solved. Now the other 75% of the time, instead of waiting for things to fix themselves, it allows us to be proactive instead of reactive.
So I want you all to just imagine for a second. You've partnered with a third-party data company. You've implemented unstructured data into a predictive ordering system. You could potentially become the first retailer to offer the always in-stock store.